more people are choosing an in-home euthanasia, is the privacy and peace that it gives you, and to lessen your pet's anxiety by being at home where they're most comfortable and you don't have to move them. When done correctly, it's a very dignified and peaceful passing. This has become my special focus, and I do everything I can to make this difficult time easier on your family and your pet. The fees we discussed over the phone covers several key things. A consultation time of an experienced veterinarian to reassure you the time is right, and you can ask any questions. As a doctor, I make sure the right sedation and other medications are being used in the proper way. I make sure the medications are administered correctly, and I'm right there if there's any unusual reaction. And finally, if you choose for me to handle all the aftercare, the fee for this service is great peace of mind, knowing that I personally treat your pet with all the dignity and respect they deserve. Depending on our initial phone call, I may want to take a bit of time to get to know you and your family and your pet, and I'll perform a very brief exam. Much of this is simple conversation with you about your pet's medical or behavioral history that led up to this decision. Over many years, I found this to be very reassuring that the right decision is being made and we are neither too early or too late. You have a very experienced doctor of veterinary medicine in your home, and at this critical time, I want you to make sure you ask all your questions. I use a two-stage process. First is sedation, and in about 20 minutes I'll administer the final injection. This way your pet does not feel anything, and yet they can still hear your reassuring voice and they are completely relaxed. While they're drifting into sedation, this is a good time for us to take care of a small amount of paperwork and finish the payment so we can then completely focus on your pet after that. Now this is the time for you to reassure them and say goodbye. You may show any emotions you wish. We're in the privacy of your home. There is no wrong way to react. Saying goodbye is hard, but the process will be quiet and peaceful, dignified, and private. I never rush this procedure unless the need is urgent. But when we all agree, then the final injection is given. Your pet will simply drift into their journey home over the next 60 to 90 seconds. It should all be a very peaceful process, one that honors your pet's life, because I know how much your pets mean to your family. My overriding goal is to do this in a way that I would find professional and respectful if this were my very own pet. I will treat you and your pet in a way that leaves you with good memories of the time you had together.